Alright, so we slid our camera down a quarter of an inch to focus on the left hand for a reason. So this is a left hand 12-bar blues progression. We're going to do this formula. Maybe I'll zoom in first. We're going to do this formula. I'll give you that page. I probably already have that page. And that's the formula we use for the 12 bars. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. I can't count to 12 in Spanish, but those are 12 bars. Alright, so it's a 1 chord, which is in the key of C, a 1. And we do that 1 chord 4 bars in a row. Then a 4 chord in the key of C is an F. I'll save you the math. Then it goes back to 1 for 2. And then it goes to a 5 chord, which is what? G. Alright, so G chord, then back to F chord, C chord, C chord. The reason I'm going to write the letters is because that could be used in any key, so if you're in the key of E, it's all different notes. Anywho, so I'll show you just the basics. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and that's 12. Alright? So just try playing that along with me, and just try playing along with the backing track. See if you can get at least that whole note going, so you can get the first chord of every measure. If you have that, my friend, I got some challenges for you. I got this whole page over here, which is left-hand patterns. Oh, you got to wait. But there's where you're going. So if you're feeling crazy, you could try doing... That's what I was doing at the beginning of the video, the stomp. Remember, there's 4 to every measure. So that 1 chord, or that 5 chord is 4 counts, 4 counts, 4 counts. But if you're playing this, I think you know a little bit about music already. So, that's what you do for your left hand, while your right hand solos off that scale. We're doing the major scale for this one, just it's a little easier version. But you saw me do that in the beginning. So I'm going to take a little bit of a different solo for you. So first of all, you could do just, this is where you kind of want to be. Let's just take a 1 chord for every measure solo. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what I'd suggest if it's the first time playing the blues. So you can feel each one of those. And now that you feel that, and you're in tempo, we can solo off that. So that's kind of where we want to be at the end of the week. If that's hard for you, then we're going to do something they call a 1-note solo. And this is kind of important too. We're going to build the scale 1 note at a time, or build our solo 1 note at a time. Let me tell my cameraman to slide over to the left a little bit. Good camera guy. Yeah. Alright. So we're going to do a 1-note solo. This is how you should start this if it's a little trouble doing the full 6 notes. So here's a good starting point. We're going to do 1. So you're soloing off 1 note of the scale, but your left hand stays in the progression. When you finish the progression, go to 2 notes. go through it 4 more times, and you have all 6 notes of the major scale. Alright? And then hopefully you can turn it into something like I was doing a minute ago. That's kind of the plan for what you should start with. And then, if you get very good at it, as we go through, we're going to be adding left-hand patterns to that. So instead of just an easy left-hand pattern, or stomp, we'll hopefully get to some more fancier ones. I'll show you one, I know you're begging to see. My favorite one, the little Dr. John inspired lick. But it was a thing. Alright, so that's a little bit of a harder version of what we're going to be working up to. We're going to take that same 12-bar blues, and we're going to add harder patterns to it. Maybe add harder scales, add little tricks in the right hand, and that's some of my blues improv for you. Let me do that again, because it was kind of bad at the end. So I'll give you one of those fade-out things. A little fade-out. Camera guy.